Hey YouTube, we're here with Timothy Kent. He just got what place?
I got top 8. I finished 5th after Swiss.
At the ARG in Indianapolis. He played
Pendulum Magicians.
And let's see what he came up with.
So I played 3 Joker, which is standard, harmonizing, double iris. I played 2 Black Fang. I wasn't gonna play this card at all, but in testing it came up a lot where it just made your combos better all the time. So I decided to pump it back to 2. 3 Wisdom Eye. This card is broken. 3 Purple Poison. I played 1 Oath. I felt like I needed the card still. It's just really good. I usually play 2, but I decided to only play 1 because I felt like I needed more room for other cards. Like 3 Astrograph. This card is actually absurd. They didn't touch this card on the list and they're wrong. This is the best card in the deck by far. I would have only played 2, but I decided to play 3 and played this guy because if you ever open 2 of this card just makes your Astrographs a lot better. And then I also played 2 Dark Worm and 1 Gate. I draw this card a lot. So in testing, I didn't like these cards at all, but at like midnight the night before, we were testing this card, and the combo that we ended with, you needed Joker, Astrograph, Wisdom Eye, but you could do it if you opened this card or if you opened Dragon Shrine or Foolish Burial. So they're alright. And then I played 7 Hand Traps, 3 Ash, obviously, and 3 Droll. This card, I didn't dislike it during the event. I played against 3 Spirals, and it was good versus them, obviously, but it didn't do anything against Magicians. Like, I played against a Spiral player who passed turn 1 when she ran the die roll, and she Droll and Ogred me in 1 turn, and I just killed her. Like, this just doesn't do enough against the Magician deck. 1 Maxi, Rip. That's all the monsters. For spells, I played 3 Wavering, obviously. I thought Magicians were going to be very popular, and they were. They took 8 of the top 16 spots. 2 Duelist Alliance. For a long time, we were playing 3 of this card, but Richard and I decided that cutting this card made a lot of sense because we're playing 1 of the spell and 1 of the trap, and the only other card you can search off of this is Joker, and Richard pointed out that a lot of the times double iris, yeah. A lot of the times he drew this card, he felt like he just needed a low scale, but then we realized that instead of having low scale, we just needed to draw this less often. And then I played 1 Dragon Shrine and 1 Foolish Burial. Playing the Foolish is better than playing a second one of this because you can send cards for Black Fang's effect. And 1 of this. I didn't miss the second ones because I didn't play Desires. I wanted my deck to be as little, I wanted to lose the Ash as little as possible. And then for the extra deck, 2 Electrum, 1 Saryuja. This card is insane. People who are not playing this are just wrong. Draw 4 is game. Decode, Ignister, Omega. We decided to keep Omega in because the times that you get Gammaed or Ogred or this gets Cherries, then you still need to be able to play like the old Magician deck, and that's where Omega came in best. Like the last round of Swiss I played against a Spiral player who I opened very subpar and I Omega Baguska'd him and I ended up winning the game. So I played 2 of the Purple Fusion dude because he helps you make Hope Harbinger, and Hope Harbinger's broken. 1 Vortex, it negates evenly matched. Hope, Absolute. Absolute's what helps us get Vortex out. I played the XYZ. This card is crazy with the Dark Worm cards in your main deck because after battle phase, you can just put this back in your extra deck to summon back the Dark Worm package and then make Electro main phase 2, and it's just really, that was really cool. Time Star. This card was probably the most made XYZ out of all of them. This card came up so many times. In the combo, you don't make him. These are the 2 you make, but when you have like parts of the combo but not all of it, this helps you get to Astaroth, which can let you finish the combo. Baguska, every time I summoned this card, I got Regeki'd. Tornado Dragon. For the side deck, Richard made the side deck, and he really likes playing 3-ofs, especially in the Magician deck, because every card you side out, there's like a chunk of cards, like 3 Wavering, or we sided out Droll and Lockbird going first. So it's 5 3-ofs. Side blocker. This card is really, really good. You call Super Agent and they actually just can't play the game. This card is insane. We played 3 Mistaken Arrest. We put this in over Jewel Unlock against the Spiral deck because going first, this card, you can chain this to like Terraforming or their field spell, and it doesn't lose to Gamma. So we thought this card was really good to put in over our goals. 3 Cosmic Cyclone, mainly for Trick Stars. If I seen that my opponent was playing 2 of the Trap card, I would put 2 of this in against the Mirror as well. 3-dimensional barrier for the Mirror, and obviously 3 evenly matched. I wanted to say shout out to the team. My deck was awful before I started playtesting with the team. They didn't, at first they were waiting for a ban list, and once one didn't come out, we just grinded out so many hours. Gabe and Richard literally spent 12 hours to come up with a combo that let you summon Vortex, Hope, and draw 4 off this guy, and after 12 hours of trying, they were able to do it, and it was really cool.
4 cards in hand.
All you need to do is open Joker, Wisdom Eye, Astrograph, and you end on this, and this when you drew 4.
4 cards in hand,
crazy.
the spell and the trap, a scale.
I was also able to do it without just
all
those
off
two.
3 cards, which is tutorable with Wavering Eyes. Yeah.
I also want to shout out Charles Henderson.
Very live.
Made it to the finals. Him and I both made it to top 8. I lost, unfortunately, to James Frazier, and then Charles also lost to James Frazier in the finals, but super proud of him for making it as far as he did. He plays really well, and I'm really happy for him because he usually, we always usually work on our decks together, but he kind of did his own thing because none of us wanted to play Chronograph, but he felt like it was the way to go, and it helped him get to the finals, so I'm really proud of him. And then obviously shout out to the rest of the team. Also shout out to Team Zeech. That's who we played in the Team War, and we lost unfortunately, but they played really well, so I'm really happy for them.
Thanks for the deck profile.
Yep.